So are you ready for this? Yes. All right. Well, I want to thank all the Diamonds for coming out tonight. All the Diamonds and all the internationals and all the nationals. Let me ask, how many are great? It's exciting. It gets people excited. But the key to being successful is training. And so I started talking to some of our key leaders, and we're going to do a Diamond Mastery Tour. And we're hitting, the first stop is here in Atlanta, July 22nd and 23rd. Now, you're going to have to get sick on Friday. If you have to start throwing up around 11 o'clock, that's okay, because we start at 1. Right? Because you need to be in the house. This is a 2-day event. And it's not here, because we had to get a bigger place, obviously. Because we think we're going to draw 1,000+ people here. Now let me ask you, are we going to draw 1,000+ people?
Yes!
That Friday night, we're doing an opportunity meeting like never before. That's when all of you need to bring one, and you can stand out in the hallway while they all fill up the building.
All right?
And then we might do them some kind of special how they can get to the training the next day. So they can still see Saturday. But I can't even explain how important it is, because the Diamonds that we've lined up, and it was really a hard decision because we have so many good Diamonds that all, as I travel around the country, and as Mark travels around the country, we hear different trainings, we hear them doing different things. You can't just say these 10 need to go. So we picked out the core, the top earners, and then in each town we'll start using some of the locals to do different things. But when I saw the agenda list, by the way, Mr. Sean Manning will be on that tour. Yes. But I said, this is one you need to come learn and see the other side of the building and what it's like with true training. And he's going to do a little training he did there in Dallas that was phenomenal about how to use your back office. Because Chad Thompson was there, and he was saying, man, I wish I had saw that when I first got started. The other thing is, guys, and I say it every time I'm here, if another company has to bash us to recruit, they're in trouble. Yes. Right? But I'm going to tell you right now, don't be out bashing another company. We don't need you. Just tell them what we got. That's it. Right? Just tell them what we got. You don't need to go out and tell anybody what's wrong with their company. Just tell them what's right with ours. For one, I promise you, I'm the only owner on this planet that can say now, 41 months in a row, we paid out early. That's right.
That's right.
I may have to talk to Sean because he keeps earlier and earlier and earlier. But when you sit in the room tonight, and this is what I want to share with you, I get to see all of the stories, and when I hear the people get up here and talk, and you've heard me say, I used to tell people I was a professional storyteller. And I would just tell a story that I had heard. And I tried to literally hear as many stories as I could, so that when I ran into someone that might be like one of those stories I heard, maybe their life is at the point they've got 2 or 3 kids they need to get in daycare, or they got kids that need to go to college, or they need a car, whatever. If I've got a story that relates to that, let me tell you about, see, that's their need. It's great to talk about 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month, 30,000 a month, 50,000 a month. Guys, the average income in America is still less than 28,000 a year, right? So if you can just show people how to pay their next car payment, that's a big bonus.
That's good.
Right? We used to live in a world where every 6 months you kind of got a job review. And if you were lucky, you might get $1 or 50-cent raise. Right? They don't even do that anymore. It's kind of like they shove that under the carpet. Let's just don't talk about that. And if you go in and ask for a review, they'll be like, you better be glad you got a job. Here, a raise, it can be, I saw yesterday, matter of fact, somebody here in Atlanta made national in one day. I was looking down through the people joining, and I kept seeing the same name as enrollment. So I don't know if they're here tonight, but somebody in Atlanta yesterday, or day before yesterday, when I can't remember which day it was, boom, 12 people personally put in the business. And I think we have a promotion going on, some kind of special bonus on that. But, so the question tonight is, not only who do you know to get here, because I gave everybody in Chicago a goal last night. I said, between now and the time this event comes to your area, you need to have 20 new people in the business at that meeting. Same goal here. If you want to take your income, because see, it's not about how many you recruit, it's not about how many you put in, it's how many you keep in, and it's how many that you get involved in the business. You get them in front of this group of leaders, this group of speakers for 2 days. See, a lot of them can make an excuse why they can't drive all the way to Memphis. They can't fly to Memphis. You know, they can't. A lot of people don't make an excuse why not to go to Vegas. They just go. That's why our next one's in Vegas. But the thing is, you get them in this room for that event because that's what changed my life and is probably the reason I'm still in this industry. Was because I had a mentor in my upline back in 1991 in Atlanta. Matter of fact, he lived here. He did a 2-day event of training. That's all it was. No opportunity meeting. And it was a lot more than $99, but I said, we're going to go. And we came, and that weekend changed my whole philosophy on this industry. I went from treating it like a hobby to being determined it was going to be my future and my